Hi guys, it's Lewis from Granada Secondary Glazing. This is a follow-up video to the online quotation order and explainer video we put out a few months ago. We've added some new margin functionality to the system, so I'm just going to spend a few minutes now going through how that works and how you can add markup percentages to new quotes in the system. So what I'm looking at here is the overview page that you guys would see when you log into the system. Obviously the quote has to already be built before you can add the markup to it. So I've built a couple of kind of test versions here that I can show you how it works. So all you would do to begin kind of the markup process is click into the quote that you want to add a value to. You can see here it's just a pretty standard quote that we've put together with a few different unit types. Click the More button here and then the Markup button, which will take you to a separate page. So what you're looking at here, you'll see that it's automatically put in 30%. That is what the standard default for markup is at the minute, but if you're interested in changing that moving forward, all you do is hit the Set Default Markup button for new quotes, and you can key in there whatever you want it to be. What that means is that anytime you end up on this page from a quote, it will default to the amount that you've set there. So what you can see is the default is 30%, so it's added a 30% add-on to the total cost of the order. The actual monetary values are broken down there, and you can see the total sale value to the homeowner. The idea is that this will allow you to use the system as a bit more of a sales tool rather than just a traditional kind of online quotation and ordering system. What you'll see here is if I change this to 40%, all the prices change. So the 40% across all the unit types changes, the margin amount changes, and then the sale value will change as well. What we have kind of included as part of the functionality is the ability, if you wanted to change the price per unit. So all you would do is hit the override button next to the unit that you want to change the price of, and then you can change that accordingly. So you could have that one, say, at 20%. That's changed the total sale value in line with the change that you've made down here, and it's also obviously changed the value of that one particular unit. But it just gives you the flexibility to change margins top level and per unit as well if you wanted to. So if you reach a point where you're happy at that, you're comfortable kind of with what you've added in terms of a margin percentage for each of the different product types, or kind of at the top level, you would click Save Changes, and then you would just return to the quote. So what you'll see here is that at the minute, there is no difference. So you're still looking at the cost price from us to you guys. What you need to click to access the margin value is in the top right-hand corner here, you need to toggle sales mode. So what that then does is that pulls through the prices that you've just entered based on the margin percentage that you put into the system. The way you know sales mode has been toggled is that icon there moves over to the right next to the pound symbol. So what you're looking at here is the price to the homeowner. So this is what the homeowner would pay based on the margin percentage that you've entered. And it's really that simple. It's just a case of remembering that to actually view the margin percentage that you've entered, you must toggle sales mode. That can be toggled and untoggled as you need to, based on that button there that I've just clicked. If I retoggle it again, just for the final part of the video, what we've then added as well is, in addition to being able to pull through your own prices through the system, you can also now print off the prices completely unbranded, which means that in theory you could give the document to the homeowner, and there would be no reference to Granada on there. You could use it as your own kind of sales document. All you would do to do that is click More and then click Print. What you can see here is this gives all the options in terms of printing. So at the minute, what it defaults to is Granada pricing on Granada branding. So that's the document that we give you to say these are the prices of the units. You can have our branding with no prices. We get that request quite a lot from our trade customers, but the new functionality now allows us to click the marked up price option in no branding. So that is a completely unbranded version in the marked up price that in theory you could give to your trade customers as the total cost of the units that they would pay to you. All you would click then is print quote. It generates that as a PDF, as it does with the other options. And then what you'll see there is it's completely unbranded. So it just gives the spec of the units with the marked up price and then a total value there at the bottom. So that pretty much covers everything in terms of the margin. Quite a quick and easy way to add your prices to the units, which just allows you, as I said before, to use the system as a bit more of a sales tool rather than just an online quotation and ordering system. As always, if you have any questions, you can always give our team a call on 01909 499 899 or just visit granadaglazing.com.